Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Chicago White Sox. Two of the top clubs in the American League face off in a potential wild card preview. Next. Herman Marquez will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So stepping in, George Springer, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Springer. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Brantley.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
Springer leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That evens it up 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up Alex Breckman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Going to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but they'll give it a try.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Previous history with Herman Marquez. He's got 2 hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. And he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Popped him up. Madrigal over to his left. 2 down.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Striding forward now is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
He's set. The 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And another foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Chopped towards first. Taken in by Abreu. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as this side is retired. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up, and Houston's off to an early 1-0 lead. Zach Greinke will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last one to pick up a W in his last start when he got into the 7th inning. Let's see if he can make that 2 good, strong outings of 7+ innings back-to-back.
Up next for Chicago, Yoan Moncada. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Batting second, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Pitch on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
1 out, nobody on. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Greinke gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. The 3-1.
Hey!
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting it, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Next up for the Astros, Mike Zunino. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Zunino brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Hit hard down the line. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 9, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. 2-0. And here's a slider for a called strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second. Houston leads this one 1-0. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Back up the middle. And a base hit as the White Sox pick up their first knock of the ball game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is low, ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss for strike one. Greinke ready now. The 1-1. 2-1. Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he will take ball four. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So striding in, Nomar Mazara, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a ground ball for Altuve, could be two. There's one. Over to Bell for the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with two on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's two outs.
Edwin Encarnacion now, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Greinke comes set. First pitch on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number one.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
The set and the 1-1. Men on third with 2 down. Count still at 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A man left for the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. Here's George Springer as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Number 4, George Springer.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Moncada's there for it, and there's 1 gone. And with 1 away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. One out now in the Houston 3rd, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Michael Brantley waits on deck. The 3-1. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on balls.
Now batting, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Brantley. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch popped up. Madrigal is under it. 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. From the belt, the pitch. In there, now the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Bottom of the 3rd now, and set to go is the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
The second baseman, Nick.
First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Reddick. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 9th, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Ready now for the White Sox, Luis Robert. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Slow roller out to short. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Up next for Chicago, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
At the plate, Yoan Moncada. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1-0 the count. Greinke looks in. Here's the pitch.
Hey!
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Here's Greinke's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. It remains 1-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Alex Breckman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The 3-1 hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
In now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Would love to have a meeting at the mound right now with the pitcher. Don't understand that pitch down and in with a fastball with 2 strikes. Maybe he's looking for a ground ball.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Here's the payoff pitch. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Here now it's Mike Zunino as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Two men are on with two men out. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's set. The 2-2.
3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he misses with it for ball four, so the bases will be loaded now with two away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now at the plate, Josh Reddick, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with two away. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Soft liner towards center. That's in there. Base hit. One run scores. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
George Springer the next to hit, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike one. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike two, swinging.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Headed after it is Mazzara, and no one will track it down. 2 down, runners at first and second. To George Springer, it's 3-2.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
3-2 pitch. Full count still. The next 3-2. Ripped down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Behind 0-2 now. Slow little grounder left side.
Moncada fields it cleanly.
Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Astros 4 and the White Sox nothing. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
So here's Jose Abreu. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. First time up, he went down looking. The 1-0 home. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Brantley going back. Gone! It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu. And even 30 home runs on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Ronaldo.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. His average right at .295 here to start play. 26 home runs and 65 RBIs. Greinke gets the sign. Here he comes 0-1. And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Pitch on the way.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. This is skied into short left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Sox get one right back here on the solo home run. We played 4. It's now a 4-1 game. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Ronaldo Lopez, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 40, Ronaldo Lopez.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Here's the 2-0. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Looped out toward third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Now at the plate, Josh Bell. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Now the 2-0 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 home. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. 3-2 full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 32 now for the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 3 runs already home here. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Jimenez is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Zunino.
Stepping in, Mike Zunino. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball inside. Yeah.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 7 and the White Sox 1. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Nomar Mazara.
Nomar Mazara.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one.
Count 1-0.
And, looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the pitch. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball two. The count now at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And right into the shift. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Bregman has it. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Striding into the box, Nick Madrigal. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Greinke's ready. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
No, that's low.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Zunino gathers it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 7 and the White Sox 1. So here's Josh Reddick, as he'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Ball 1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th, and that brings in George Springer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2.
now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Ready now, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. There's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Brantley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat. 2 out with the man at first. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And Moncada brings it in to retire the side. Astros leave 1. They're on top 7-1. Now to the plate, Luis Robert. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Reddick on the run, but this will land untouched. The next 0-2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. Swing and a liner. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Reddick, and he makes the catch in the corner. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose.
In now, Jose Abreu. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Outside, 3-0 now. Eloy Jimenez would be next. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Striding in once again, Eloy Jimenez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Oh, that grounder got him. The runner does score from third, and let's hope he's going to be all right. And it's not in time. He's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Standing in now, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. Two men are on with two men out. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One and two to the White Sox catcher.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. And a ball, 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. Astros lead this one 7-3. Matt Bowman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Alex Breckman.
Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Bowman has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Josh Bell fouled away. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
1-2 now. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Misses off the plate.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Brad Peacock gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Brad.
Last half of the 7th here, and striding forward the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's the pitch. Peacock, a 32-year-old veteran. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
The 2-2. Popped him up. Bell has a play. 1 out.
Up next for the White Sox, the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Stepping into the box, Nick Madrigal. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Digging in now, Luis Robert. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Two out, nobody on. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Jay Spry has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 57.
Ready to begin the eighth, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Leading off for the Astros.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Carlos Correa.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Fry is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
So here's Mike Zunino.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Striding in for Houston, Josh Reddick. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Popped up. Abreu shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Yohan Moncada. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Moncada.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The windup and the 0-1. Base hit into right center. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And it's 1-1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Jose Abreu. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting, left fielder, Roy.
Ryan Presley answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
For the Astros, number 56, Ryan Presley.
Eloy Jimenez will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. From the belt, the pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
0-2 count and the pitch. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Presley playing here in his age 31 season. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. The 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
First and second now, 1 man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So now to the plate, Yasmani Grandal, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swung on and chopped up the middle, scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Kelvin Herrera enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hard liner to center field. Robert is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Herrera, a 5'10" right-hander. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mazara is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Roberto Ozuna
enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Nomar Mazara is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara.
2 balls, no strikes.
Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now. The pitch. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 3-1. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Edwin Encarnacion. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And that misses 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Stepping in now, Nick Madrigal. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Should the lead hold up in this one, the win would belong to Zach Greinke. The 1-0 home gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle to second for 1. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Now at the plate, Luis Robert, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So here's Yoan Moncada. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0. Moncada swings, and it's hit very well to right. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is...
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road, but they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Astros jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Greinke picks up his team-best 14th win in this one. Herman Marquez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 7 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the White Sox, 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.